Hi guys, it's Trader Bean. Welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be the third technical analysis video. It's probably long overdue, so welcome hodlers and traders alike. So I believe last time that I made a video we were ranging in this channel that I highlighted, and I think we were here. I really should have looked, but I said I'd expect to move down and back up to the top of the range because we're clearly in an uptrend here, and a move to the top of the range was very likely, but we had a lot of resistance here with this monthly level coming in and obviously the top of the channel, and we got a small rejection there, came back down to the center of this channel, which previously has been good. Well, it's been resistance and now it's coming to support, and then we just blasted off since then, really. So from my own perspective, I've played this move pretty badly, if I'm quite honest. I've made money and the trades have been okay, but I was playing them more from a scalping perspective. I was locking in profits quickly, getting out of trades. And if I had just held my positions open, I would have made so much money. I mean, I got entries down here. I had entries here. More recently, I got in at 12,805, but then I got out, 13,100, I think it was. It's no good. When Bitcoin starts taking off like this, you've got to hang on to your positions, I believe, and I just haven't been doing that. So anyway, so what am I expecting now? I mean, currently I'm not in a position at the moment. I'm just in my spot position. So I mean, as Bitcoin's going up, the USD value is obviously going up with it. So I'm looking to see what sort of reaction we get here. We've got a high time frame weekly level, which I've labeled as a key level here, which is, we'll call it 14,000, 13.8 to 14,000. So I want to see what the reaction is like here. I'm definitely not going to be presetting orders and just shorting willy-nilly. There's no chance of me doing that. I want to see what the reaction is like, and we will play it from there. And if that is the case, you could expect a pullback down to this 13,250 region, which you can see as was previous, it was resistance, and we've just broken through. So it makes sense to come back down and retest it at some point, whether that's now or whether it's when we come up here, or we might just blast through. So I'm just playing it level to level. I'm a bit annoyed at myself that I've given away some fantastic entry positions here for this move, but it is what it is. So what else is new? Okay, so look, with this challenge, 0.5 Bitcoin to 5 Bitcoin challenge, I made up, let me show you. I've been working on a spreadsheet. Where is it? Here it is. And so these are all the trades I've taken so far, and you can see it's been pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I've taken 11 trades, I've had 9 wins and 2 losses. It's an 82% win ratio, which is a bit insane. I mean, I hope I can keep that up, but it's doubtful. And so you can see here the profit and loss. This is the Bitcoin value. So I started off quite well there with 0.022 Bitcoin, which is a $252 gain. It's been okay. I've taken a couple of hits, but I've been keeping the losses pretty low. Like, there's a negative 1.3% loss there, negative 0.65. That is what I want to do with this challenge. I want to keep the losses below 1 or 2%, obviously. Keep my risk management in check. And if I can just keep chipping away and making a percent or so, every trade, that would be awesome. So on saying that, I went ahead and I actually made up a little compound interest sheet here as well. So you can see if I can, so my original Bitcoin value was 0.52, and if I can get 1% each day, it will take me 227 days if I keep compounding that to reach my, more or less, my 5 Bitcoin goal, which would take me to the 28th of May next year. I'm currently 14 days into this challenge. So that's what I'm looking at. Obviously, some days I'm not going to trade. There'll be times when I just don't see a setup personally for myself. I'm not just going to jump into a trade willy-nilly and ruin my risk management. I want to make sure it's right. I'm going to take this very seriously, and I aim to get my 5 Bitcoin out of this by the end of May next year. So that is the current plan. I'm 8.2% up from the original balance 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago, which, I mean, it's pretty good. I'm happy with it, but it's a bit annoying knowing that if I had just held on to my trades a bit longer, that this could be way up. Well, maybe 20%, 25% up. But it is what it is. That's what I'm dealing with. I've got to be happy with that. The win rate's awesome. The win ratio is awesome. So I'm just going to keep plugging on. So I filled up most of this data, as you can see. It's quite strange because on Bybit, I didn't realize this, but it only gives you a certain amount of your prior P&L trades to look at. So I had to actually email them and ask them to forward me a CSV format of it so I could fill in the blanks that I was missing. So I've managed to do that. And what else have I done with regards to this? So you can see here that the trade entry is, the dollar price is the same as over here, but what I've done is I've taken a snapshot of the actual trade and the risk and reward, as you can see, just for my own sanity and to look back in the future and see what happened. So this particular trade, which I took on the 23rd, it worked out very well, but it could have worked out a lot better, obviously. So this is where I took it, which was 12,802, and as this trade was moving, I was taking profits all the way up because I was expecting, quite frankly, for us to get some sort of swing failure at the top there. Let me just go back and show you. So where were we? 12,802. Yeah, so I had an entry here. So this was my first entry, and I took it all the way up. I think I closed finally at 3,240, which on reflection was pretty awesome. And again here I re-entered again at 10.802, 10.805, and I closed the thing out at the weekly because I could see some weakness there on the lower time frame. In the lower time frames, and unfortunately, I mean, it's shot off. I mean, that was a terrible trade, really, if you think about it. I mean, I made profit 1.5%, but honestly, very, very disappointed with that. Very disappointed. So anyway, so there we are. So I'm filling out. That was my exit. You can see that the price extended beyond my target and then dropped down. So that was a pretty good trade. Got to be happy with that. I took profits all the way up and it came all the way back down to my entry point. Yeah, and then yesterday I took another long from roughly the same position, same point, 12,803, but I closed that out at, there we go, 13,030. Made 1.5% on it, but oosh, yeah, that it's not good. It makes me feel a bit sick. So there you can see my entry again. Literally got that wick on the bottom. I could see, I use a program called ExoCharts, and I could see that the cells that were coming in at the bottom were incredible, considering that we were on support pretty much. We had just taken out a previous low for swing failure pattern, and I just market bought, and it worked out well. But you can see my exit, you can see on the screen there. I started to see some weakness there. It was at the golden pocket retracement of the move down. It was at the weekly level. I thought this is it's a great time to exit, because I was expecting lower prices to get back in again. On reflection, I should have taken more profit, and then re-entered further down. But it never moved. It just went straight up. Anyway, we live and learn. So, I mean, I'm protecting my capital here, which is the main thing. Risk management is number one now for me on this. But missed opportunities, disappointing. Anyway, so that's the update. We're currently on 0.574 Bitcoin from the 5.2 initial, which is 8.2% up, as I said earlier on. So there we go. So just keeping an eye on Bitcoin here now. It's been a fantastic move. It's caught a lot of people offside here, I think. I think so many people were shorting down here. So many people. And yeah, I mean, we could keep squeezing up here. No problem at all. I mean, I'm still looking for an entry to go long now, really. I mean, if it comes back down to 13,250, I'm going to be looking for long, no doubt about it. So there we are, guys. What else have I got to tell you? I think that's about it. I think that is about it. I've got another bonus video coming out soon. I'm in the process of making that, which should be good. And that's it. So stay safe out there. Risk management is number one. And that's it. Just trade with the trend, I guess. Alright guys, so if you haven't done so already, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to it, and switch that notification bell to on. And I'll see you at the next time. Cheers guys, over and out.